Saw the title. I did it. I'm free. I got 9 out of 10, which is like 81%. I missed 2 dots on the final quest, and I don't even care. It's done. I got past above 80. That's all I needed. So now I can more freely do whatever I want this weekend. Yay! Yeah, today was Tuesday. I went in really quick to the lab. I got photos of my stuff for the biological engineering. It was kind of fun. Just stopping in real quick, taking the samples, putting them under UV light because they're all genetically engineered to glow. Get photos of that, and I'll use it later for a measurement of the initial population because it's I know how much there were initially, and so by dissolving it to different amounts, I can make it easier to count them and then just multiply back up to get a general estimate of how many were in the original sample. After that, I went to work. Work was fine. I've been able to play my own music the last couple of times, but I'm just using the giant playlist of like every song I've liked since like junior high. And so like some of the songs on there are really good and some of them are awful. It's kind of fun. But I'm getting a sense of what like other people do and don't like and what I don't like anymore. Now after that I spent like 3 hours studying. For the first like half hour I did on my own, and then I was eavesdropping on someone else, and one of the tutors was helping them with trig, and the tutor had to move to go help someone else, and I moved in. I'm like, oh, you're also doing trig? And I just got to like go over all the stuff I know and explain it to him and just teach him and be his tutor for like 2.5 hours. It was a lot of fun. One of the like few things I remember from like a high school class I had to do about like being a good learner or whatever else it was is that you remember like 90% of the stuff that you teach. And so when I saw the opportunity, I just went for it. And yeah, it was enjoyable. I got in there, did the exam. I was like double checking myself at like every point to make sure I got everything right. And yeah, I missed those like 2 dots, and I don't care. I've got it. I'm done. I'm just golden. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to be like watching scary movies and eating some of the candy that Grandma got me, because I've been very careful to not let that be opened until Halloween, because otherwise it'd already be gone. I do have to work. There was one other guy who they were trying to get to work, but there was a complication. I'm assuming he like got into like the Howl or something, which is the big party, and so he wasn't going to be able to attend. And that would have meant the manager would have to go in. And that poor lady, she's been doing like 10 and 12-hour shifts. And so that they like asked if I could handle a few hours, and I went, yeah, I can do that. And she just seemed super relieved. So yeah, I'll go in for like 3 hours, 4 to 7 or something, just to wash dishes, and then I'm off the hook. And then I'll have like my normal classes, and then I'll probably just like watch scary movies and eat candy. You may have noticed I'm not any of my normal locations. I decided to go to the library for this recording, and I was going to do it up on the 4th floor, but everyone up there is like studying, and I felt it'd be really rude if I was talking while they were trying to do all of their stuff. The view would have been really cool because you can like see all the like walkways and passages between the across different sections of the floors, and there's no one on them, so like really pretty view. But I just didn't want to be interruptive, so I'm down in the basement, and I'm sitting in between their history section, which is enormous, and then over on my right is the archive, and on the other side of the wall is like old text and whatnot, and just a little bit further over here you can see that's old Ephraim. And in fact, if I get up and walk over here, there's what's left of his skull. Can you see that? Yeah, there it is. So, that's really cool. It's down in the basement of USU. Yeah, I think that covers everything. So, I'm gonna end this video, get it posted, and then I'm gonna head back up and do like a little bit of homework just so I don't have to do it on the weekend. I think it's like 3 things. Yeah, it's 3 things. Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to do till tomorrow because it's biology, and biology won't let me do their homework until after we've gone over everything for the week, which is fair, but it means I have to wait until Friday to do the homework. But yeah, I'll do like a little bit of what I can. Probably be like a couple of the new sections in math, and then kind of whatever, and go to bed at a time where I actually want to be up for my classes, and then everything else afterwards. Yeah, so see you, love you, have a good night. I see you. I can't see you. I'm a recording. But I do love you. And I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.